Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. So, we are 15 hours from Dragonflight release, and thus we have a few last minute tips, tricks, and things that you should probably do. So, first, if you're like me, you get to schedule your entire day, and sadly, I will be taking about a 2 hour break. I do plan on hitting level cap really quickly, but a few things. So I am going to be in Discord with my guild. We have a thing going on right now where at launch, between the hours of 3 and 5, we're all just gonna chill out. Which will be very interesting because between the hours of 3 and 5, I will be cooking my dinner, which will consist of one steak, some potatoes, probably around half a pound, probably less, some onion, and some mushroom. It's going to be pretty good. It's going to be a pretty good New York strip. It's going to be a pretty good steak. It's going to be nice. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a great time. I have also race changed my main character because I cannot stand the short races, and of course, we're going to take a look at that. Can you honestly tell me that a dwarf would look that good? So we're also going to go in here, and for now, we're going to disable the sound. Now, I did not do everything on beta, but I do have my characters kind of ready. So, in descending order, Zan's going to be my mage, obviously. You can see he's got his little like transparent or translucent, whatever you want to call it, kind of weapon there. Love that enchant. He looks so good. Yeah, I get it. I'm losing out on the human racial, but discount on transmog, kind of worth it. Then I've got Gintara. Gintara is going to be my second one. She's going to be my enchanting tailor. Then we've got Dolph Lundgren. I'm just fucking around with him. Like I said, shorties don't transmog well. He's going to be my mining blacksmith. And I don't know what else from there. Yeah, you could do some leveling up during the pre-patch event. In fact, that's how I leveled up Ascanor, who should now be up with my 60s. I also got the plate set. Now, some people are saying, no, why do you want that? That's leveling gear. Yeah, it's the same thing as leveling gear, but you know what? It just looks so good. It looks so good. So we will be playing him at first. A few tips and tricks to get ready. We're going to go through this. So you definitely want your gear to be the highest possible gear that you can get with no Mythic Plus thing, no Mythic Plus vault. There's no reason to do Mythic Plus right now. I am sitting at 297 average item level. Now I could also always swap these things out for different trinkets. I think at one point I had the speed trinket, but there's no real reason to. Oh, no, did I sell the things that upgrade my gear to heroic? I think I did. Oh, I did. I'm fairly certain I did. They were only worth 1 copper, but they were in my bank, bro. They were in my bag. I couldn't help it. As you can also see, I do have these tokens of merit. Now, people might be thinking, why do you have the tokens of merit? Shouldn't you cash those in 3 for around 2,700 gold? No, because tomorrow they're going to be just worth 1,000 gold each. Oh, God. Oh, God. Can I find it? Okay. We're good. We're Gucci. We're Gucci. Okay. A little worried there. It's a powerful trinket, man. It's a powerful trinket. 100k damage, and it's on a 3-minute cooldown, but you're not going to be fighting many really strong things. So, as you can see, I do have a lot. I did get the Storm Battered Reagent bag from the quest dude. I also have a cat wanting to hug. So I could have the extra reagents. I also do have the 2 weapons for dual wielding. compared to what I currently have, which is more or less just an aesthetic choice. There's no real difference while leveling. Maybe if I get a higher one-hander, I can equip it with my 304 or whatever. But I'm not really going to be looking at many upgrades going on. I do have these augment runes. Now, the reason why I have so many is because in case you die, stuff like that, you want to have the augment runes. I also have fried bonefish, which will give us an interesting well-fed buff. You are 16 years old. Yeah, you are 16 years old, and you still love jumping up on my shoulder. So we check out the well-fed buff. It's a speed for a short time after killing an enemy. Doesn't even say an enemy that yields honor or experience. So we've got that taken care of. We've got the bag space taken care of. I'm going to drop alchemy just because that way when I get in I can immediately pick up herbalism. I probably should. I'll drop an inscription when I get to the tailor dude. So my idea is to have herbalism and tailoring, because that way when you kill something, it's just going to give you cloth immediately. You can get herbalism stuff immediately. My plan for the leveling itself is going to be doing the main area and along with some side quests. What you really want to do, you want to hit level cap before you do the Chromie quest in the final zone, because the Heart of Azmerloth, I get it, some people will say, oh, well, you don't need to worry about that, you replace it. Yeah, you replace it, but it's really powerful simply because it has 3 secondary stats. Now, is it really powerful for a monk because it doesn't have versatility? Not really. It's got a big stat budget. So I am personally going to wait until I hit 70 to do that. I'm going to do all of the main quests, all of the side quests. I'm not going to do the dungeon quests or do any dungeons until level cap, simply because the quests do give you decent gear. Now, once I get to level cap, I'm going to be dropping tailoring and I'm going to be picking up inscription again. The reason for that is because tailoring, it's just something to help get cloth, right? It's just something to help get cloth. We also have a guildie that's going to be doing some enchants. She's going to be taking care of the speed enchants, and I just look so good. I look so good. Oh my god, dude. Fucking high elf. I don't care what anyone says, it's high elf now. But this is essentially where I'm happy with. I've also got a couple flasks, and I've got a couple potions for when needed. I have a potion of the hidden spirit, but that's just kind of still there. I might use it later. I've got a couple different trinkets ready. I've got my pet bandages ready because I am going to be doing pet battles. I'm not going to be like blitzing through everything. I'm actually going to check out the story, unlike I did on beta. Now, my plan is once servers come up, I'm already going to eat. I have a cooler, a 2-gallon cooler, that I am going to fix with G Fuel, because I've got a bunch of G Fuel mix left. So I'm going to fill it with ice, fill it with G Fuel, make sure that I have a fun time, make sure that I have everything I need to just constantly be going, because between the hours of 5 and 2 a.m. I want to get as much done as possible. Am I going to hit level cap in that time? It's possible. It is very possible, especially with how leveling and how questing and everything in Dragonflight goes. My main thing, and the main thing that you should be wanting too, especially if you plan on doing anything with professions, is getting renown for the expedition up. Now, I understand the main like Drakengard thing. That's really important, but it's really the expedition that you want to get up, because once you get it to 4 renown, I think, which is relatively quickly, you start getting the expedition packs. And what the expedition packs are is they give you enchanting knowledge, they give you essentially any profession knowledge. They also give you some gray items, they give you some potions, they give you materials, and they can be found everywhere, right? So you constantly have this big bonus of knowledge for your professions. Now, be it before the first weekly reset, there are some things that you can't do, like the crafting weekly and mythic dungeons, stuff like that. Stuff that people would feel like they missed out on if they didn't get it done before the weekly, which is fine. Now, the interesting thing is we do not have raids for 2 weeks. I want to go over something with the raids. So, Vault of Incarnates. Your normal gear is 389, with Raid Finder gear being 376. Your Mythic Dungeon gear here is 372. Oh, what's that spear? That's not a bad looking spear. I might have some fun with Transmog. What sets are we looking at? Oh, the tier set looks so good. Wrappings of the Waking Fist. What's Raid Finder color? Raid Finder color is not bad. What's heroic? I'm in love. What's mythic? Oh no, what? Oh, it's literally just a... Oh no, okay, there's a little extra flash there. Okay, well, whatever. Ooh. Oh, I don't know. Raging Tempest. These are going to be... What is it? Primal Storms? Primal Storms are going to happen in the 0.5 patch, which are going to be coming. Valdraken Civilian Clothing. Even that looks good. Okay. Otuk Hide Armor. This is the leveling and dungeon gear. Which isn't bad. And then, of course, the expedition gear, quest rewards. I don't mind that coloring, but it's not... I would prefer that one. So I'm okay with professions. So, that's like... I've got the day planned out. I've got things moved around so I can play the game for a majority of the day. Servers are going to be a little wonky on launch. They are. I am playing in war mode. So that's gonna be a real fun time. I'm gonna be dying a lot because a lot of people coming back are horde. The moment that I start getting ganked too much, I quit. The only reason why I'm doing war mode is because the talents give me a huge increase in damage output. So the idea for the first day is to cap my monk. The next character I'm going to cap is going to be my mage. As you've seen, you want to make sure that you have a clean bag. You want to make sure that you have your professions ready. My mage's professions will be enchanting and tailoring, which is going to be wonderful because just the fact that I have all that cloth, I'll be able to craft an entire leveling set for them almost immediately. In fact, I might even be able to craft a level 70 set based on how much cloth I got on the beta. Just from doing stuff. I didn't really do any extra stuff. I will be doing dungeons with my monk as quickly as possible. Now, you can get heroic level gear rather quickly simply through the dailies. Now, the fact that we don't have the weekly available during day one, Blizzard might think, like, see, you really don't want that available. No, Blizzard, I'd prefer it available because we're going to level up, we're going to get all this reputation, and then we're going to have to re-grind 4,000 reputation. It's going to be insane. We don't get the weekly events. The regular heroic dungeons and mythic dungeons, I do have a team. We might be doing that stuff. Thanks to my guild, I do know that we will at least be doing mythic zeros on a Friday, which will mean that we probably get a decent amount of loot. You also want to make sure that you log off near the point for the boat to come in, which is glorious. is going to be glorious. It's going to be a fun day. I'm going to happily enjoy it after I cook my first meal. I'm going to leave, take my, pick up my buddy from work, come back, probably cook my second meal, which is going to consist of another steak, because steak is glorious. Potatoes, onions, mushrooms, butter. People might be like, oh, that's not healthy. It's not healthy. And you know what? I'm okay with it not being healthy. I'm going to have my G Fuel ready. And after I hit level cap, I'm going to try to keep going until I hit level cap. After I hit level cap, I'm going to be dead to the world. I want to say, I'll level my mage immediately after. No, I'm going to be dead to the world, man. It's going to be a marathon. I am going to stream it, probably here or on Twitch. It depends. But it's going to be a fun time. I could always cheat on Twitch and be like, yo, drops enabled, what? Stuff like that. But it's going to be a fun time. I do suggest going in war mode. I suggest having the speed food, having the augment runes, having the flask, having the potions. I know that you're going to see a bunch of videos that are going to be like, make sure to do this before Dragonflight. This is just the basic bitch shit, right? What I'm doing is just the basic bitch shit. You could level in a party as well, but I don't want to, man. I'm gonna enjoy it. I skipped over all the cutscenes in beta. I didn't check out Captain Exposition on like any of them, so I'm going to love it. I know that there's a cutscene that has a shark Loa, so tomorrow is going to be amazing. I love it. I can't wait. Dude. It's going to be awesome. So, I've wasted enough of your time here. I will see you guys in approximately 14 and a half hours. And I can't wait to get going, man. This week's going to be fun. I'm going to be doing those dungeons, doing those dailies. I'm going to be back into World of Warcraft. I haven't been into World of Warcraft for a while, dude. I've been, in and out of it for Dragonflight most of the time.